He created a digital world designed to keep you addicted. He wants you to share everything, your location, your photos, your deepest thoughts. He sells the idea of connection. But while the world is distracted scrolling through Instagram, the man behind it all is doing the exact opposite. He is disconnecting. He is going dark. Deep in the Pacific Ocean, on the isolated island of Kauai, Mark Zuckerberg is building something that isn't supposed to exist. It is not just a vacation home. It is a $270 million fortress wrapped in silence, protected by military-grade security, and hiding a secret buried deep beneath the soil. Why is one of the most powerful men on Earth preparing for the end of the world? And more importantly, what does he know that we don't? Usually, when a billionaire builds a mansion, they want the world to see it. Vanity is part of the game. But at the Koolau Ranch, invisibility is the priority. The first thing you notice isn't the luxury, it's the fear. Every single carpenter, electrician, and security guard working on this project is bound by an extreme, ironclad, non-disclosure agreement. Locals have nicknamed the site the Fight Club. Why? Because the first rule of Koolau Ranch is, you do not talk about Koolau Ranch. Reports confirm that workers have been fired immediately, walked off the site, just for posting a picture of their morning coffee on social media if the construction cranes were even visible in the background. It is a total information blackout. The compound is surrounded by 6-foot walls and patrolled by security guards on ATVs who monitor every approaching car. But this wall isn't just to keep people out. It's to hide the scars of how this land was acquired. Here's something few people talk about. To build this fortress, Zuckerberg didn't just buy land. He waged a quiet war against the locals. It's known as quiet title actions. Using a loophole in Hawaiian law, shell companies linked to Zuckerberg sued hundreds of local Hawaiians, some of whom owned tiny parcels of land passed down through generations, known as kuleana rights. These were ancestral lands within his ranch's perimeter. By forcing these families into expensive legal battles they couldn't afford, he compelled them to sell their heritage at auction. He cleared the map. He erased the neighbors. He ensured that when the gates close, there is absolutely no one inside those walls who doesn't belong to him. According to planning documents obtained through public records, the scale of this project is terrifying. Above ground, it looks like a scatter of massive mansions, guest houses, and operations buildings. But the real secret lies beneath. The two main mansions are connected by a mysterious tunnel. This isn't a walkway, it's an umbilical cord leading to a massive underground shelter, a bunker spanning 5,000 square feet. But here is the detail that sends chills down the spine. The entrance. The plans describe a massive door made of steel and concrete, filled with stone blind doors to blend perfectly into the gray concrete walls. These are blast doors, similar to those found in Cold War silos. They are likely built to SCIF standards, sensitive compartmented information facilities, designed to be impenetrable to physical force and electronic eavesdropping. Whether it's a nuclear shockwave, a solar flare, or a civil uprising, nothing is getting through that door. Access to this information is usually restricted, but here, we pry the doors open. If you want to be on the inside for our next investigation, make sure you are subscribed, because they are going dark, but we are watching. And it gets stranger. The plans also reveal a network of 11 disc-shaped tree houses connected by intricate rope bridges. It sounds like a playground, but in a survival scenario, high ground is tactical. It is a surveillance network masked as leisure. Once the blast doors seal, the ranch becomes a closed loop, a self-sustaining kingdom. The property has its own massive water tank, standing 18 feet tall with a dedicated pump system. But survival isn't just about water, it's about food. And Zuckerberg's approach to his food supply is historically disturbing. He has started raising cattle, Wagyu and Angus beef. In a rare post, he revealed these cows are fed a diet of macadamia nuts and beer, locally produced on the ranch. He estimates that each cow consumes up to 10,000 pounds of food per year. This requires a massive agricultural operation hidden within the compound. While he preaches sustainability to the masses, he is building a feudal system where he is the king, producing the highest quality meat in the world while the rest of civilization potentially eats dust. But Zuckerberg is not alone. In the whispered conversations of Silicon Valley dinners, they talk about something called the event. It's a code word for the collapse of society, whether by AI takeover, nuclear war, or a grid-down scenario. Peter Thiel, the co-founder of PayPal, tried to build a similar doomsday lair in New Zealand. Sam Altman of OpenAI stockpiles guns and gold. Elon Musk talks about escaping to Mars. It seems the people who have the most data about our future are the ones most terrified of it. They know how fragile our system really is because they are the ones who broke it. While Mark Zuckerberg sells us the vision of a metaverse where we live virtually with no legs, he is spending $300 million to ensure his physical body is protected by concrete and steel. The Koolau Ranch is nearing completion. The walls are up. The cameras are watching. The blind doors are ready to be sealed. This isn't a hobby. This is an insurance policy against us. If the doomsday clock strikes midnight, we know exactly where Mark Zuckerberg will be. Deep underground, eating Wagyu beef, safe in his private kingdom. The question is, where will you be? This bunker is only half the puzzle. The missing piece is the event. That is the sole subject of our next video. We have the files, and we are releasing them next. Subscribe to be the first to know.